Slawheads, here it is, Friday evening. Just got home from work. Well, got home from eating dinner with the wife and the girls. You ever just like, you go and eat, you think you're getting something small, but then like, you eat it all, and then afterwards, you're so freaking full that you're absolutely freaking miserable and wish you could stick your finger down your throat and just feel better again? Boy, ooh, it's sitting in my throat right now. Anyway, whole point of this video is to tape off this NASCAR and paint the green at the bottom. So let's get down here so I can show you, just in case some of y'all missed the last video. So on the mellow yellow car here, the bottom of it's green. What did I miss while doing my car? Well, the green. So, you know, video yesterday putting on the decals, I didn't want to go much further because, well, I didn't paint the green. So I bought green, and I'll show you that here in a little bit in the garage, that I got the green. It's pretty bright, but since I'm going over and painting it on the black, I'm hoping it'll tone it down a little bit. But, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and tape off this, excuse me, tape off this car so we can go out in the garage and get this thing painted. Anyway, see y'all in a minute. All right, so looks like well, I did use a lot of tape. I'm not good at masking or two-tone. It takes a lot of patience, and I'm not sure how much patience I have for all that. I'm not quite sure. This right here, top of this, sorry, it's supposed to be black. Trying to get that freaking top of that bumper right here. I don't freaking know what I'm gonna do yet, but as of right now, it's getting painted green. Cover this with plastic. My headlight lenses, or the decals for the headlights, yeah, they're in there. I might have ruined them. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll find out when I try to put them back on. I might have to order another set of decals just for that. I don't know. All right, so here we are at my makeshift paint station for the time being. As you can see, my other paint station there is a little messy, but I went ahead and put some clear down. I used a heat gun, kind of heated up the body a little bit, put the clear down, and then here's the paint. It's a little bit brighter than I think what it should be, but I'm laying it down on black, so I'm hoping that will kind of tone it down just a little bit. If I was putting it on white, it'd definitely be that color. So hopefully it'll kind of tone it down just a tad. But this has sat in the sink in hot water, just standing up, probably about this high in hot water in the kitchen sink. So it's nice and not hot, but it's, you know, it's a little warm. And I'm gonna put this on and really light coats. So here we go. There's kind of a piece of fuzz hanging off of me here. Anyway, just kind of show you what I'm doing. Just dusting it. Not putting much paint down to begin with. I mean, honestly, you probably can't even, you just see it just a little on there. I'll let that dry and I'll put another coat on. So, I don't really want to rush it too much. You rush it, you can mess it up pretty good. So this is gonna be probably most the weekend thing. This stuff, the black that I used, this is the black that I pretty much use for everything. It's a thin, good coverage, gets in all the crevices and stuff. And then of course I'm using this Krylon over top of it. But that Chaos Black is like my favorite. If I could get this color and that, I would, but I didn't want to wait on shipping. You know, I'm trying to, you know, get this done in a good amount of time, especially since I forgot to paint the. All right, so I painted the green, retaped it, did some touch-ups with the black. So the whole inside was basically overspray of green, so I fixed that so it's black again. Once this dries, pull it off. We'll see how it looks. The good thing about this paint that I use, which I think I've showed it a couple times, it almost dries instantly. Like my hands, they might be have paint on them, but it's dry. Now this right here, got on my hands. My hand was like sticky for hours. That Chaos Black, it just looks so good, so smooth. So I'm gonna take it inside and just give it a few minutes and I'll pull the tape off, see how it looks. So I got the other truck out as well and got this one in here. So I've been working on my truck and working on this one while I was also messing with this. All right, so here we go. That's it. I have a feeling that's as good as it's gonna get, to be honest with you. So up, down here, I'm probably gonna try to take some black marker. I don't know, maybe some black paint and try to fix that in there. I taped it off just to see if I could get that detail in there. It didn't turn out the greatest, but it is what it is. So looks like that needs to dry a little bit and then get back into putting some decals on. Well, here we are. I kind of upset about the green. It's a little lighter, as you can see from the yellow green on the green on the yellow there, and that green. It's almost the same freaking color as the numbers. But it didn't turn out too bad. And for being my first set of decals installed, I can't say that it didn't turn out, I can't say that it turned out bad because I actually kind of impressed myself. I'm sure there's a lot more to learn about doing decals. I mean, these corners aren't perfect, you can see. I've been putting micro saw. I've been putting this on there, trying to get them to lay down, but man, that's a tight corner in there. So it may just have to do. And so what my plan is I'm gonna clear the whole thing, and then the touch-ups I'm gonna go with probably this black marker here, and on the clear coat go and touch up the touch-ups I need to do, because there's some right in there. There we go. I don't know why it's getting so blurry. But yeah, anyway, I'll touch all that up with the marker. Hopefully you won't ever see it. The other thing is in some of this, I'm not quite sure. You can see these edges, why they, I mean, it's stuck down, but it's got some, I don't know what it is, but it's like I can't even talk. It's like that it didn't stick, but it did. So I'm not quite sure. So here's all that. Mellow yellow under there. So honestly, I'm gonna let it dry, let the decals dry. There's a bunch, probably still some water, some micro setup in these crevices, so I don't want to have that in there when I put the clear on. But there it is. Hope y'all enjoy the video. It was a bit of a long video, but there was a lot going on. So anyway, see you later, slawheads.